Hello, hello, hello. Today is the day. I feel like changing up and mixing up my hair. I've had it blue for on and off for literal years. I used to have it like dyed ginger, like a gingery, coppery, auburny colour, like all sorts. For years, loved it, and I haven't had it like that in so long. A little bit more mental. I've also never tried this brand before, so I'm excited to try it. Wunderbar. It's just called orange. And I've got the I got the crazy color because I have, well, it's very faded, like capri blue in my hair, but obviously I want it really faded because that's makes it easier. Jeez Louise, that makes it easier to lighten. So I've got this, got developer, and then I was in, there's not a bloody Sally's like anywhere near I live. Like I was like, how the hell, like there is tons, and I mean tons of hairdressers, like, and I know obviously like you order stuff in, but sometimes you run out of something and you don't need it, and like you can't just quickly run to Sally's and get something. But then there is a place called the Salon Shop, which is close enough to me. So I called in and they were wonderful, and I really wish I got his name, but he was really helpful and really nice. And they just got this brand in Amethyst, and he'd done like training on it by, I think it's Pharmavita. Because I was saying like I wanted to get like something to like tone it in case there is like some blue streaks or anything left before, or like blue tint of blue before I start it. So he suggested this, and it's literally like you just put it on. He said it's designed for like designed for putting on at the base and then leaving on for 3 minutes. So I think I will colour remove, then do this, and then do the Wunderbar. I'm low-key nervous because I don't know where my brush is. So that's good. I have my bowl, so there's a plus. Don't know where my brush is. Just a lot harder to do, I think, hair, colour your hair, remove hair colour on yourself. So wish me luck, and you're gonna come along for the ride, see what happens. I should actually preface this and say I am a junior stylist. I don't know if I've said that already, but that's still like a baby stylist, and doesn't mean I don't get nervous. Also, the birds are going mental in the garden, so you will hear lots of bird song because they're diving at the pond because I filled the pond up earlier. So if you can hear them, it's because I've got all the windows wide open, blocked in beyond but out. So yeah, I'm gonna get started. So I'm gonna just do the full sachet of this, just to make sure I have enough. So this, it's a 1 to 2. So there's 45 grams of this, so I'm just gonna measure it to make sure. And then do, oh yes, I think I also didn't say you could use either 5, 10 or 20 volume developer. So also shout out, I also didn't get her name, so I ended up having to go to Sally's because the salon shop that I had got that just ran out of colour remover. So I ended up driving down to Sally's anyway, and I was talking to a girl in Sally's. I was like standing there looking, I was like, really don't know what like developer to use. And I was chatting, I just seen this girl coming past with a full basket, and I was just like, excuse me, are you a hairdresser? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, can I just ask you, I'm wanting to remove blah blah blah. Told her all about it, and she was like, I take no responsibility. I was like, no, it's just literally just, what do you think? So she held my hair, and then she was just like, go for the 20. So I was like, okay girlfriend, like I trust you, because I also, my hair, I'm not very precious about my hair, let's just say. Anyway, if you've been about a while, if you've seen any of my videos before, any of my TikToks, you know I'm not precious about it. So I asked her, and then she suggested the 20 vol, so that's what we're going to go with. And so this is 45, so it will be 45 grams of this, 90 grams of this, 20 vol. Good thing we weighed, because that came in at 38 grams, so love that. So that's 76 then of developer. Gloves on, ready to go. Also, yeah, as I said, I don't have a brush. And just see a few wee lumps, so just want to get them out. I'm probably going to end up trying to use as a mirror as well, because of the way I've got you set up. And I need my glasses, so wish me luck. Yeah, I was just checking there. It says to attach it to only pre-lightened, so let's give it a go. Move this comb out there, else I'll not be able to see. Well, that's the first of it done. Here we go. I'm gonna try my very best not to get it on the bits that don't have any, it says not to. Technically, technically I am a professional. So do with that what you will. I swear a bird better not fly in here. Oh. I never have this upstairs window open wide because I don't want MB to go like jumping out of it because it's upstairs. So gonna get it all on, and then I'm gonna really go in and saturate and make sure that like every piece is covered. I literally lifted out my pintail comb, I'm not even using it. Ooh. And I'm not lightening the roots or anything because I'm kind of hoping like the orange will like stick to it to make it darker, almost as if I had like a root melt type thing, you know. And yet there's a bloody fly in here living its best life, if you can hear it. Also, if you're like new here, I had an under, I had like just below shoulder bluey black hair, and then just got really sick of it and wanted a pixie cut, but I didn't want to grow, I was too lazy and didn't really want to grow my undercut out. Or not in lazy, I'm impatient. Like when I decide I want to do something, I want it to do it like then and there, instant gratification kind of girly. I was just wanted to cut it all off before, like, and I'm talking like I think I just got a trim on my undercut like literally 2 weeks before, and I had a micro fringe as well, and I was just so impatient. I was like, I just want it cut now. So I got it cut, so it's a wee bit, it's all sorts of shapes. Let's go for my eyes. It's sort of a bit all over the shapes wise because, as I said, it was an undercut and I had a micro fringe. The cut turned out really, really well, don't get me wrong, but I've now been experimenting with more like vintagey styles, so now I want to sort of like grow it all. Now give it a wee comb through just to make sure I've got everywhere covered. Add more if we feel like it needs it. It's already lightening up that fringe quite well. Blue is also an absolute nightmare to try and get out. Blue like really especially likes to clinging and staying, so it's gonna really make sure we've got lots on, and then leave it on for 30 minutes and check it every 5 to make sure it is sort of developing the way we want. Surprisingly, I ended up using that whole sachet on my tiny little pixie cut, so wee. Wee. Oh. Let me, I've got so many windows open and it is very going for them eyeballs. I look like a mad professor right now. Right, leave that on for 30 minutes and I'll be back. I don't know how much you can see through. I cling filmed it and I just took it off and checked. Oh. So that's been on for 20 minutes. Gonna leave it. It's lightened up quite a bit, but I'm gonna leave it for another 10 and then that'll be the 30 minutes max. But it's also definitely lightened my roots, so that plan of not lightening my roots, yeah, that didn't happen. I just really hope the blue comes out. I need to go get shampoo, one sec. So I'm pretty sure we're at the 30 minutes, or my timer's gonna go off while I'm recording this. She's definitely a bit lighter. I don't think she's as light as I need it to be. Let's just see. Give it a good shampoo and we'll give it a good scrub in the hopes that it rinses out. I'm gonna give it a good scrub and I'm gonna put this on and then we'll come back and we'll see where we're at. Okay. So, see a bit of darkness, but I'm just gonna leave this on. Had it on for about 2 minutes. I put a timer on for 5 because you can leave it up to 10. I'm really just gonna keep working it in here. I'm just really making sure that like all those sort of dark areas is just really getting worked into. Hopefully it'll add a bit of dimension maybe instead. Yeah, look how white those roots went as well. Rinse it out and then I have to dry my hair before putting the orange on. So I'll show you whenever I rinse this off. So that is it with just the amethyst. As you can see, there's like a few wee dark ends here, but I think what I'm going to do is literally just put the orange. It says it needs to be in like freshly washed, dried hair, but any of my bleached hair people will know any sort of hair dried without conditioner in it feels horrendous. So, be right back. Yeah, honestly, the thought of brushing this, it's not actually too bad, but it felt really horrible just with the towel on it there. But you can see, I don't think it's really showing up as well on camera, the sort of darker chunks. It's a lot darker over at this side, which is annoying because I was like really trying to fucking massage it in. But you can see there's a little bit of darkness. There's a wee bit of darkness and muddiness. So I'm sort of just hoping that, I'm just hoping it works. I'm just hoping the orange will stick to it. Oh, it feels so horrible with a towel. And maybe even give it dimension and hopefully not make it look muddy. So I've poured out about half in, and I'm just gonna, hold on, let me get this fringy back. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna slap it on like I would normally do. That amethyst thing and then this smells so good. I also find with more professionally made products, they smell really good for one, but two, you don't need to use like anywhere near as much. Probably didn't even need as much as I poured out there. But you can't put it back in, so we'll just keep going. Get back, my lovey. Get back, my lovey. This is why it's good to have a brush, so you can actually do your bloody hairline properly. Don't know how it'll stick to my roots and my like this root colour. It's about a level 5, and I didn't put any of that colour on the, or that colour remover on the sides, because it obviously didn't need it, because it wasn't supposed to go on any other hair that didn't need it, but sure. So put this on, and then it even said to comb it through, so I might do that. Just make sure I've really got it nicely in. But yeah, like, don't copy me because I did this on wet hair, even though like it'll be fine. I'm brushing and it's dripping down my back and I can't. See it, but sure. Okay, I'll leave that for 15 minutes and I'll see you soon. So now it is time to rinse it out and then I will blow dry it and I'll show you what it looks like. That is, it's coming up a lot brighter on camera. There's a little bit more muddiness sort of in real life and not on the camera, but it feels really good and I'm very, very happy. And just to show you that it didn't even stick to that, but we knew that was going to happen. They never stick to anything that it isn't pre-lightened, in my opinion. I was going to go in and I've just realised I was on a job recently and my heat protectant spilled and got damaged, and I mean it was a full bottle of Redken heat protectant. So I'm going to go in with this and I'm going to take the tiniest little bit because this is a leave-in and a heat protectant and a styling aid and a styling aid, hydration, intense protection, and then it says some words in French. So and this shampoo and conditioner really fucking healed my hair whenever it was really damaged. So I'm going to just take the tiniest pea size amount here, rub it into my hands a little and just rub it into my hair, and then I'm going to go in with this actually as well. It's the Voodoo's Velvet Crown for sleek hair to stop frizz basically. So it says to section it up, but I obviously have very short hair, so I'll just comb that through. And I've fully butchered a tank top that I wear regularly, so that's great. I'm gonna have to get some black dye. But I'm very, very happy. Let's blow dry it and see where we end up. I low-key hate when I freshly wash it. Let me go get the texture spray and see if that does anything to it. But I am low-key so happy with it. I went my house, couldn't find it, went back down. It was exactly in the same spot that it was. Can't see for looking. Hoping this adds a wee bit of texture because, yeah, freshly washed hair. I actually hate it sometimes for styling. I'm just gonna go in and like straighten these bits. It's horrible. You can hear the horses maybe. I don't know if you can. They're going a bit bloody mental. I swear that better not mean that rain's coming because they were just hating their lives. They're not mine, by the way, in case anybody. I just live near horses. But yeah, they were not well pleased with all of the rain and the windiness last week. Because I really like, it almost looks flattish, smoothish against my like the side bit here, and then let's just add a bit of fun or something in here. Just a bit of, I don't know, let's see what it does. I feel like it needs some sort of like texture. It's very boring and straight at the minute, so it's looking a wee bit dull, if you know what I mean, or just very, yeah, flat and boring. So let's try and just, yeah, go for a bit of fun or something. Excuse me, lovey, where did you go? Don't you fucking dare you when it does that. Just add a bit of sort of texture, curlies going sort of both ways. Just let me get a bit of texture here before you die again. That's better. Just needs a little like something. Well, that'll be the last of it then. And that is the finish. It's giving charity shop so, and you know what? Low-key love it. It's really fluffy right now because it's fresh, and you know what I actually need to get, and I forgot, was like dusting powder, because someone had suggested that for helping to style my short hair. So I need to get some of that. Maybe that would help. Just try and keep this sort of flattish. But yeah, what do y'all think? So happy, and Debbie have literally been blue, what, 3 hours ago? I don't think I did a bad job. But yeah, that is it. But yeah, what do you think? I am so freaking happy. Oh, I needed it. I needed a change. I knew that Leah, yeah, she is the one. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!